Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Gold Rush call it quits after season 10? Is Gold Rush canceled? Has Discovery renewed Gold Rush for season 11? What is next for Parker Schimble, Rick Ness, and Tony Beets? Is Gold Rush coming back for season 11 on Discovery? This is what we know so far. Is Gold Rush canceled? Gold Rush season 10 is ending within a week. Although Rick Ness has had a disastrous season, Tony Beets seems to be doing ok, and Parker continues to amaze viewers with outstanding totals. TV shows Ace reported that Dave Turin sang his praises for both Tony Beets and Parker Schimble. He respected how Beets has created a decades-old successful operation. He even called Parker Schimble amazing. But what does Discovery think? Could there be a Gold Rush season 11? According to Renew Cancel TV, the Discovery Channel has not said anything about season 11. Are the miners gearing up for another season of gold mining? It appears so, although there has been mainly radio silence from Tony, Parker, and Rick. But Gold Rush fans can assume that ratings will be a huge part of whether there is another season of gold mining. In that case, fans can breathe easy, because By the Numbers has reported that the Discovery show has been at the top of Friday night ratings. Some weeks, the gold mining show has even beat out the NBA in ratings. If the show was done, or if anyone was leaving the airwaves, there would be an announcement. Last month, TV shows Ace did share a rumor by the Gold Rush News YouTube channel that the Ness crew and the European millennials of the Discovery production crew had some shouting matches over politics. The rumor continued to claim that because of this political discord, members of Rick's team have yet to be paid. They also contend that Rick has been on the phone doing everything in his power, including countless phone calls and endless emails. Will Team Rally be without some cheesehead gold miners? Hard to know. Fans just want to see Rick Ness and their favorite gold mining show back for season 11. Spin-offs may give clue to future. What we do know is that Gold Rush spin-offs are continuing. The week after Gold Rush season 10 ends, TV shows Ace reports that Gold Rush, Parker's Trail begins on March 13. This time, Parker, Fred Lewis, and their revamped crew are traveling around Australia, finding massive amounts of gold. Don't forget Dave Turin. TV shows Ace reported Dave Turin's Lost Mine started on February 21. He is focused on mining gold only in Montana. This show should last through March and perhaps into early April. The fact that Discovery continues to create gold mining spin-offs should indicate to nervous fans that their favorite show will be back in 2020. They just haven't let fans know yet. In the rugged wilderness of Alaska, where the icy breath of winter lingers and the promise of untold riches lies buried beneath the earth, the miners of Gold Rush face their greatest challenge yet. As season 10 draws to a close, whispers echo through the mountains. Will this be the end of their golden journey? The story of Gold Rush has always been one of grit, determination, and the relentless pursuit of fortune. For a decade, viewers have been captivated by the trials and triumphs of these modern-day prospectors. From the dawn of their dreams in season 1 to the high-stakes gambles of recent years, the miners have dug, dredged, and dynamited their way into our hearts. But as the curtain falls on this landmark season, the future of the show hangs in the balance. The camera pans over the Klondike, its once bustling camps now eerily quiet. A thin layer of frost glistens on the equipment, and the sun casts long shadows over the dig sites. The air is thick with a sense of finality, as if the land itself knows that change is afoot. Parker Schimble, the wonderkind who has grown up before our eyes, stands at the edge of his claim, gazing out over the terrain that has both challenged and rewarded him. His face, etched with lines of worry and wariness, tells a story of countless hours spent in pursuit of gold. The weight of responsibility has always sat heavily on his young shoulders. But now, it seems, a new burden has been added, the uncertainty of what comes next. As Parker contemplates the future, his thoughts turn to the legends who have paved the way. Men like Todd Hoffman, whose larger-than-life dreams and equally outsized failures made for compelling television. Todd's departure from the show marked the end of an era, and his absence is still felt by fans who recall his infectious optimism and relentless drive. Could it be that Parker, too, is nearing the end of his road? Across the Yukon, Tony Beats, the indomitable king of the Klondike, sits in his cluttered office, poring over maps and ledgers. Tony's gruff exterior belies a deep passion for mining, a passion that has driven him to build an empire from the ground up. Yet even the king must acknowledge that the throne is not as secure as it once was. Rising costs, environmental regulations, and the ever-present specter of mechanical failure have conspired to make each season more challenging than the last. Minnie Beats, ever the pragmatist, enters the room and places a reassuring hand on Tony's shoulder. Her unwavering support has been the bedrock of their success. But even she wonders if it's time to consider the future. Their children, Monica and Kevin, have grown into capable miners in their own right. But the question remains, is the next generation ready to take up the mantle? The wind howls through the trees as Rick Ness, the former college football player turned miner, reflects on his journey. Rick's path has been anything but smooth. From near bankruptcy to health scares, he's faced more than his fair share of adversity. Yet through it all, his unbreakable spirit has shone through. As he looks back on season 10, he feels a deep sense of pride in what he's accomplished. But pride alone can't sustain a mining operation. The pressures of production, the toll on his body, and the relentless march of time all weigh heavily on his mind. Back in the lower 48, a familiar figure sits in a dimly lit editing room, piecing together the final moments of the season. Christo Doyle, the show's executive producer, has been the guiding hand behind Gold Rush since its inception. He's watched these miners evolve from hopeful novices to seasoned veterans, and he's chronicled their highs and lows with an unwavering eye for drama. But now, even he faces a moment of reckoning. The decision to continue or conclude the series is not one he takes lightly. Christo knows that Gold Rush has always been more than just a show. It's a testament to the human spirit, to the enduring ire of the American dream. It's a story of ordinary people taking extraordinary risks in the hopes of striking it rich. But as ratings fluctuate and production costs soar, the question looms larger. Is there still gold in their hills? As season 10's final approaches, the cast and crew gather for one last hurrah. It's a bittersweet celebration, filled with laughter, tears, and a palpable sense of camaraderie. They toast to the memories they've made, the friendships forged in the crucible of hard work, and the legacy they've built together. The final scenes unfold with a poignant montage of moments from the past decade. The first pan of gold, the monumental wash plant moves, the heart-stopping breakdowns, and the jubilant celebrations. These are the moments that have defined Gold Rush, moments that will live on in the hearts of fans long after the cameras stop rolling. As the screen fades to black, a single question lingers. What lies ahead for these intrepid miners?